Hi Matthew, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson this morning. So just going to compare you here to Rose, purely as he done well at the Masters, but also he has a very good golf swing. So we run through yours. We can see here as you take the club away, you tend to whip the club a bit inside. You know that, I know that. The club head, we can see here, the club head is what we call behind you. If we look at Rose, you're going to see he keeps the club head a little bit more outside his hands, so we can see that there. Club face is very good, but I left that alone. If we have a look at the top of your swing, I think you get in a quite good position. What I said to you today was it's a little bit deep, but I quite like it. If we look at Rose at the top of his swing, we can see you and him aren't that dissimilar. It's purely that his club is a little bit more down his left arm as opposed to yours a little bit more across, but no issues there at all, Matthew. The problem we had with you is where you've been a junior, you've tried to create all your power from your legs. So as we start down, one, we can see this right foot of yours is starting to come up. And two, once you actually get in what I call the delivery slot, now the top 87 male golfers on the PGA Tour get in this position here, which I call left arm either parallel with their feet and the club cuts through their right forearm. If we look here at Rose, or you could have a look at Sergio, same sort of swing there. You can see left arm again is parallel with their feet. Club cuts through the top right part of the forearm. So we can see that you're in what I call the power slot, or as your dad calls the power slot. From here, you're going to notice that very different to Rose. If I draw a line on his shaft of his club, try and get that perfect. There you go. And yours, you're going to see that your shaft will drop under plane. So 1, 2, 2 frames, 3 frames before the club gets back in front. If we look at Rose, you'll see that that club head is a lot closer to that blue line than yours, okay? So that means for you, Matthew, you're dropping under plane, you're getting a little bit too much from the inside, and the only thing that's going to square the club face is your hands, which is obviously the smallest part of your body, and that's the most unreliable. Once again, we can see this foot's come up, and from there you look very cramped. If we look at Rose coming into impact, we can see there his foot is rolling, not coming up. Okay, so very, very different. And then from there you'll see as he comes through impact, we'll just roll that through because he's neutral, his club face is perfect there. If we have a look at yours, you're going to see where you're trying to square the club face, your club face is closed. So we can see your face is looking down, where his is looking up. So very, very different through the ball. And that's purely because Rose's legs are quieter. Okay, so I gave you a drill, Matthew, that you put a stick down the shaft there, and I tried to get you to stop hitting that because you're a bit of a spinner with the legs, which is causing that right foot to come up. If we can get that top half to work a little bit more, a little bit earlier in the downswing and keep them legs quiet, that gets the club a little bit more in front, and we can hit it a lot squarer, a lot straighter. Dispersion's going to be very different. So once we got that right, driver dropped sort of 25, 30 foot in flight, and you got that lovely sort of bullet draw that you was after. That, like I said to you, your driver should be flying 75% of its time and 25% running. Where at the moment for you it's sort of 90-10, and that's because you're a little bit under it and adding loft. So I think you've got a great swing. We just need to slow them hips down, keep working in the garden for me with that stick through your hips, even with driver. Let's get that club a little bit more in front. That's going to square up the face, and you're going to hit more straighter and more reliable shots. Quite interested to see how good you can get. And let's go from there, Matthew. Great to see you. See you soon.